All right, everybody. Stayed a little bit later than I actually anticipated today, but that's okay. Have a good day. Thank you. I was thinking, honestly, that I would leave at like 3:10 or something like that. But there was this reel that needed to get done, and then we got dropped off these like other reels that needed to get processed for tomorrow. And so what ended up happening is I ended up just like taking care of all that. I think there are 2 left technically, but I actually really don't know. I'll find out tomorrow. I'll find out tomorrow when they're like, oh, hey, these need to get done right now. So, I just, honestly, when I put the last labels on, I was like, oh, shoot, you know what? These might also need to get processed right now. But I just didn't think about it. I just didn't. But it was an okay day. Wasn't too bad. It's pretty windy right now. But other than that, today was a pretty good day. Still got a lot of homework I gotta do. Or not a lot. It's just like... Okay, so the best way I can describe my homework is a lot of the times it's not a lot of homework, but it's very time consuming, and so it seems like it's a lot, if that makes sense. So I got that I gotta take care of when I get home. Got a few things I gotta take care of when I get home. I need to eat. That's one thing I gotta do. I was watching a video the other day when I was in bed, like trying to go to bed. And according to this guy, whoever the fuck he is, he said, if you don't normally feel hungry in the morning and stuff like that, you have a very low blood sugar level. And that's why, like, in the middle of the day, that's why you generally end up crashing, is because your blood sugar was so low in the morning and you don't eat and stuff. Which kind of makes sense, because around like 3 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I start crashing. The only reason why I actually eat when I get to work is I don't know how physically intensive the day is gonna be. So I always just eat just so then I have that extra little bit of energy. You know? So I'm not really hungry when I eat. I'm more of, I probably should. Because you gotta think, I don't eat right when I wake up, right? And then I bike 10 miles. Like right after I wake up, pretty much. So that's like a good amount of distance to go on an empty stomach. And then generally, honestly, I usually do the same, like on my way home. So oh man, I hope we make this light. We probably won't, though. Probably won't make this light. If we do, it's going to be a close one. Oh yeah, there's no way we're gonna make this light. This guy's from Oregon. Actually, you know what? We did make it. How surprising is that? I mean, to me, it's surprising, I guess. I really didn't think we were gonna make it. But traffic is so bad right there. It's terrible. There is a way to get to the house from there, from going that way, but I never take it. I never take it, just because of how bad that traffic usually is. So much wind, though. I mean, that's kind of good, I'll be honest. It's kind of good that there's a lot of wind, because it's like a pretty decent temperature today. So the fact that there's a little bit of wind takes a little bit of that heat off. But I definitely burned off more calories than I ate today. But that's a norm for me. I usually work off way more calories. Thing about like smartwatches and stuff, with how inaccurate they are, you really don't get a good estimation of how many calories you actually burned. Like this, like I don't even think this is technically recorded as calories being burned. Even though clearly with me riding the bike and pedaling and stuff like that, calories should be being burned. So it's kind of weird. I was thinking about getting an Apple Watch to see if it would be better. See if they have what Samsung had, which is like, once you start like doing an activity, or once your hands are in a certain placement, it automatically detects whether you're riding a bike or not. Because I'll be in the car and it will say, it looks like you're riding the bike. And I'm like, I'm definitely not. I'm riding in a car. Huh. Either the wind is really strong or something's going on with my tire. I'm gonna check the tire when we usually make that left turn. You know, I'm curious about how this bike is gonna handle the extreme heat when it gets here. Gotta kind of pace myself right now. Feel kind of light-winded. Ah, some shade. So this week we're gonna have some rain coming. So there's gonna be a couple days this week where I'm not gonna stream during the morning or on the ride home. But when those days occur, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually stream. I'm gonna stream when I get home. You know, so I'm glancing down at my phone, and man, the sky looks so fake on the phone. It's so crazy. We hit 50%. Maybe the wind is just that strong. That's pushing me back so hard. All right. Let's get over to the side really quick. I'm gonna check that back tire. Make sure nothing bad's going on with it. Nah, tire seems okay. Has good enough treads and stuff too. So, I don't know what that was about. There's a truck coming right now. I guess it was just that windy, y'all. You know, I didn't even really think about having to Uber this week. But I think I'll be good. I don't know, it sounds like something's rubbing up against it. The back tire, that is. I'm gonna have to look at it when I get home. You know what? Up here. Sorry about that. Got some of that dust in my throat from when one of those cars passed me by. But I'm gonna check it out actually when we stop over here to the right. But I know that's gonna start draining the battery a little bit. But I feel like we should be fine. You know what it's like? It's almost like the brakes are engaged. That's what it seems like. But not like all the way, just slightly. So I'll check that really quick. Wow, that guy was cool. No, brakes aren't engaged. I don't see anything rubbing. No? No? I don't know. That's like super weird though. Huh. Ooh, got a bus coming. Got a couple more cars coming. After this car, I'll go. Oh man, kind of brutal going up this hill. I don't know. And everything else seems fine. Maybe I need to grease the chain. I was looking at buying some curry today for dinner, but it is not worth it. Oh man. Might have like sand inside the chain. All right. All right. I can make it. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a big old dip, y'all. That was a big old dip. All right. All right, everybody. All right. There we go. All right, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.